April is Autism Awareness Month, and with that, we get to share a very important story of a local father with autism on a mission to be a voice and advocate for others.
His name is Dustin Cronan. Our Ashley Gonzalez joins us now in studio and shares what message he has for friends and family of those with autism. Ashley?
Well, a little backstory of how we met Dustin. Out in the field for a story, one of our reporters crossed paths with him. After chatting for a few minutes, Dustin told us he is autistic. But even then, he's been able to accomplish a lot as a functioning adult with autism, who's now navigating fatherhood. He hopes to set an example for other people who are like him, but especially his son.
Can you sing a song?
33-year-old Dustin Cronan has autism. He's faced a lot of challenges growing up, but also has accomplished a lot.
Matthew, you want Daddy blow you some bubbles?
I never thought I would ever happen in my life was ever get to be a father.
Dustin has a job and drives himself to and from work.
I never thought I'd be able to drive either, drive a motor vehicle or get around town.
Dustin was diagnosed with autism at 4 years old. And at the time, hearing this news was hard for his mom, Sheila.
I'm like, my kid? No, never. And I was really upset for maybe a week, 2 weeks. Me and my mom started talking about it.
Growing up, Dustin sometimes stood out.
He was a pacer. So he got to pace in his classroom up to the 5th grade. He had to sing kids every year.
Elementary school was okay, and kids were friendly. But as he got older,
Being bullied a lot in middle school and then in high school, I kind of isolated myself, but I saw other people on the spectrum get bullied.
the bullying was sometimes worse for others.
He had a friend that committed suicide that was autistic on the spectrum from bullying.
From what he's experienced and overcome, Dustin wants to be a positive example for people who are like him. Like his son Matthew, who was recently diagnosed with autism.
I want the best education for him throughout his school days, and I want him to be able to also feel normal.
Dustin lives with his mom and grandma. He's grateful his son will also have that support.
I hope he'll grow up one day to be the same thing too, to where he will have kids on his own and he'll have a normal life throughout his high school years.
Loving your child and accepting them for who they are, but giving them all the love in the world makes a whole lot of difference.
Dustin is currently a student at Del Mar and plans on becoming a public speaker. With that, he intends to become more involved in the autism community. Rudy, Leslie.
Ashley, what an inspiring story there. Thank you for sharing that with us tonight.